Just after getting a chance to review the UAB tape here, some of my thoughts. Tough going early versus their man coverage schemes. They really packed the box with playing some man free and some different fronts. And when you're in that position, it ultimately comes down to, and it's what I had a feeling but confirmed on film, we didn't win enough one-on-ones early in the game. One-on-ones up front in terms of blocking, which is what those fronts create. One-on-ones on the outside when you're throwing the ball out to the edges, because that's what you have with a middle-of-the-field safety that can break on balls. Extremely proud of the fourth quarter explosion. Started winning more one-on-ones. It wasn't a dramatic scheme change. There was a couple little routes that we ran a little different, a couple different choices in the run game, but nothing dramatic schematically. We started winning one-on-ones. And got to give the coaches and the kids a lot of credit to help them get to that point. That allowed our tempo to get better. That allowed us to get them on their heels, which then created more one-on-one victories at the end of the day. So happy with that, and we need to continue to build on that. Defensively, the big plays, you look at the 80-yard touchdown pass. We had a zone blitz on where we didn't execute it 100%. That's on us. It's one that we had run in the past, but we didn't execute it. That gave the quarterback some more time than he should have. When you're bringing 5 and you're playing the zone dog coverage that most teams in the country play, there's holes, and we didn't cover that hole up well enough. So that's what happened on that big play. On the counter for a touchdown where they ran I think it was about a 30-yard run. One of our D linemen got displaced, and our backer didn't go over the top, so they hit that. Special teams wise, you had the blocked punt, which Coach Hurd and our players executed flawlessly. Thought that we had a chance to get that, and Cameron Solomon, it was pretty. Put his hands right at the level you should. He went right to the block spot. It's a sign of another young player making an impact on our football team. The muff punt by Lucky, he just misjudged it. Where there was wind challenges, he got ahead of the ball, went to back up, which is something you don't want to do as a returner. At that point, if you've misjudged it and got ahead of it and you're that close, really should let it go over your head and just eat the field position and move on. Blocked field goal, lost a one-on-one. Our left guard got moved there, and again, it's on us to get his technique right as coaches. So those are some of the things that we have to continue to clean up. The slow starts, was certainly a topic after the game. You guys brought it up. I'll credit UAB. Offensively, they showed some formations that had never been on film throughout the course of the year. Took us a little time to adjust to that. That was some of the challenges in the first drive. We need to, again, as we build the program, allow our kids to get to a point where they can apply the rules of the defense and be able to align to anything. It was a crazy formation, unbalanced, where they only had one guard and then student body all on the other side, and had a toss play where they were able to kind of chunk some yards away at us. So as we get better and apply the rules of the defense, we can adjust before we get to the sideline, and that'll help stop that drive. Offensively, I thought we missed a couple opportunities to move the chains in the run game in terms of choices on the zone read. Potentially could have gotten 5-6 yard chunks, which again allows us to get to our tempo, which then leads to more one-on-one wins. Like I said already, we need to win the one-on-ones early.